An education gap continues to separate American Indian students from their Minnesota peers. Educators and government officials gathered in Brainerd today in an effort to close that gap. Shane Lee has more from the Minnesota American Indian Education Summit.
We're 5 times more likely to be incarcerated than we are to be in college.
American Indian students in Minnesota have not scored as well as their peers on standard tests. One explanation rises from the fact that education has often included assimilation as opposed to cultural awareness. Today's gathering is looking for a change.
The best way any big change happens is for teachers to improve their practice, and the only way that they can do that is if they have time to be able to share that best practice, and that's exactly what we're doing today.
The Minnesota American Indian Education Summit gathered teachers, principals, and tribal leaders to listen to keynote speakers and government officials explain the severity of the gap, why it is there, and how to close it.
We want to make sure that we share good, useful tools for people that have been looking for this type of material for long, and we just haven't had the opportunity to provide it until recently.
After the morning presentation, the group split up into 3 breakout sessions to learn how to adapt their teaching styles to effectively reach American Indian students.
Providing teachers with a change in perspective, a paradigm shift, if you will, of how to address Indian students and how to teach them to the style they best learn in.
Successfully improving education to American Indian students would mean a lot more than simply improving test scores.
Graduating on time and ready and accessing some sort of post-secondary education. If we can get there, I think we could say we did it.
This work is sometimes scary and sometimes difficult, but it has to be done, and I think we've made a full commitment here to do that.
Shane Lee, Lakeland News.
The National Indian Education Association says Minnesota has the lowest 4-year adjusted graduation rate. Only 42% of American Indian students graduate with a diploma in 4 years.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.